the intricate dance of love, where two souls attempt to waltz in harmony, yet occasionally find themselves stepping on each other's toes. Today, dear listener, we delve into a rather peculiar waltz, one that involves dating a high-functioning avoidant. Intrigued? You should be. For this is not your typical tale of romance. It's a narrative woven with threads of mystery, unexpected turns, and more than a sprinkle of emotional complexity. Imagine, if you will, a character named Thomas. A gentleman of extraordinary charm, Thomas is the kind of person who can light up a room with his presence, leaving everyone enchanted yet slightly bemused. People often describe him as enigmatic, a word that sounds as though it's been plucked straight from the pages of a classic novel. But to those who know him well, or at least think they do, Thomas is more than just a puzzle to be solved. He is a high-functioning avoidant, a term that might seem like a riddle wrapped in an enigma to the uninitiated. Now, what does it mean to be a high-functioning avoidant, you might ask? Picture this: a person who excels in various facets of life, achieving great heights in their career, maintaining an impeccable social circle, and exuding a confidence that appears unshakable. Yet underneath this polished exterior lies a heart that, despite its yearning for connection, has learned to tread cautiously, to sidestep vulnerability as if it were a treacherous pitfall. Thomas, you see, is adept at compartmentalizing his emotions. He navigates relationships with the precision of a tightrope walker, balancing the desire for closeness with an instinctive need for distance. It's a delicate equilibrium, one that requires constant adjustment and, at times, results in a dance partner who feels as though they are perpetually reaching out to touch a spectre. But let us not get ahead of ourselves. The tale of Thomas begins, as many tales do, with a chance encounter. Enter Emily, a woman whose warmth could melt the coldest of hearts. Emily is drawn to Thomas's allure, his wit, and the sense of mystery that surrounds him like a fog. She finds herself captivated, and they embark on a journey that promises laughter, discovery, and perhaps love. In the early days of their courtship, everything seems perfect. Thomas is attentive, charming, and undeniably present. He listens intently, his gaze never wavering as Emily shares her thoughts, her dreams, her very essence. It's as if he is peeling back the layers of her soul, and she, in turn, is more than willing to let him in. They share moments of such profound connection that Emily begins to wonder if she has found her kindred spirit. Yet, as the weeks turn into months, Emily notices subtle shifts in Thomas's behavior. It's nothing overt, no grand gestures or dramatic exits, but rather a gradual change. Like the slow fading of a once vibrant painting, he becomes less forthcoming, more reserved. Conversations that once flowed effortlessly now feel stilted, punctuated by pauses that stretch into awkward silences. Emily, perplexed by this transformation, reaches out to Thomas, seeking to understand the cause of his reticence. She approaches the topic gently, as one might coax a skittish animal from its hiding place. But Thomas, skilled in the art of deflection, sidesteps her questions with ease. He assures her that all is well, that he has simply been preoccupied with work, with life, with the myriad demands of existence. Yet Emily, intuitive and perceptive, senses that there is more to the story. She begins to recognize the signs, subtle yet telling, that she is dating a high-functioning avoidant. The late-night texts that go unanswered, the plans that are made only to be cancelled at the last minute, the way Thomas seems to be present yet absent, as if his mind is always elsewhere. It is here that our story takes an unexpected turn. For Emily, determined not to let this connection slip away, decides to embark on a journey of her own. She delves into the world of attachment theory, seeking to understand the intricacies of Thomas's behavior and perhaps to find a way to bridge the chasm that has opened between them. What she discovers is a world both fascinating and complex. The high-functioning avoidant, she learns, is not devoid of emotion, nor are they incapable of love. Rather, they are individuals who have learned, often through past experiences, that vulnerability can be perilous. To open one's heart is to risk pain, and so they have developed a protective armor, a shield that allows for closeness, but only to a point. Emily's newfound understanding brings with it a sense of clarity, but also a challenge. She realizes that if she is to continue this dance with Thomas, she must learn to navigate the delicate balance of intimacy and independence. She must be patient, offering reassurance without overwhelming, allowing Thomas the space to step forward of his own accord. In a moment of insight, Emily decides to share her discoveries with Thomas, not as an accusation, but as an invitation. She approaches him with openness, expressing her desire to understand and support him, to find a way for them to move forward together. And in doing so, she provides Thomas with a choice: to remain ensconced in his protective shell, or to take a leap of faith and embrace the vulnerability that comes with true connection. For Thomas, this is a pivotal moment, a crossroads where the familiar path of avoidance intersects with the uncharted territory of emotional honesty. The decision he faces is not an easy one, for it requires him to confront the fears that have long held him captive. But Emily's compassion and understanding offer a glimmer of hope, a promise that vulnerability, while daunting, can also lead to profound fulfillment. As our story unfolds, we see Thomas grappling with this inner conflict. He begins to open up, tentatively at first, sharing glimpses of his past, his fears, his dreams. It's a process that is neither linear nor swift, but one marked by small victories and setbacks. Yet, with each step forward, the distance between Thomas and Emily narrows, their connection deepening in ways neither had anticipated. And so, dear listener, as we conclude this tale of love, avoidance, and discovery, we are reminded that relationships, much like life, are not without their challenges. They require patience, empathy, and a willingness to confront our own vulnerabilities. But for those who dare to embark on this journey, the rewards are immeasurable, a dance of souls that, while imperfect, is as beautiful as it is profound. In the end, the story of Thomas and Emily is not just about the signs of dating a high-functioning avoidant, though those signs are indeed illuminating. It is a testament to the power of understanding and to the resilience of the human heart. For in the dance of love, it is not the perfection of the steps that matters, but the willingness to keep moving forward hand in hand, even when the music falters.
If you believe this video might help someone dear to you, share it with them. A small gesture on your part could mean the world to a friend in need.